Hello, my wonderful spirit guides. Today I'm going to be reacting to the 4 bonus tracks on Motomami, Motomami, should I say actually, by ROSALÍA. This has actually been a long time coming, I feel, but I'm really looking forward to it. Only 4 tracks, so it'll probably be a relatively short video. I have got the English translation lyrics up as well. Hopefully they're pretty much correct, but I'm ready to get into it. If you'd like to see this completely uncut, then head over to Patreon, and of course you can see this among many other videos uncut, and there are other benefits too. You can check them out and see what you like. Follow me on Instagram, I shall follow you back. Like, comment, subscribe if you like the video. Go over to my Discord and chat to like-minded people. Also, I have a PayPal, so if you want to send a tip, then go ahead. I'm totally welcoming of that. But anyway, let's get on into it. The first one is called AISLAMIENTO. AISLAMIENTO. Something like that. You know I'm not very good at Spanish. If you've seen me before reacting to ROSALÍA, then you'll know I'm not very good at it. I do give it my very best shot. Some people don't try, and I think that's probably for the best. But I am weird, and I like to try, even though I know I sound silly. But as long as it makes you laugh, then that's all right, you know? Not trying to be offensive. I'm actually trying to do it seriously, but it comes out terrible. Anyway, let's do it. AISLAMIENTO. I like the way she says it. Gucci flip-flops? Wow. Can ROSALÍA speak English as well? Like, I wonder if she just chooses to speak, you know, her mother tongue in her songs. It's so simple again, like minimal. Simple's like a weird word, but you know what I mean? Minimal. You can kind of hear like I've got an Arca feeling here. The way she just shifts into different singing styles. Wow, it's a little bit disturbing, but it's like a choir almost, like a cathedral sort of sound as well. Oh, wow, the atmosphere of it. This one was pretty unique, actually. Okay. So I'll go to the lyrics, but like the actual production of that, like obviously the whole Motomami album has lots of like interesting beats, little simplistic moments that are just so like, they're like bite-sized. I don't know how to explain it, but it's almost like this like they're like little snacks. It's not like a full meal like some songs are. Like some of the sounds are just like little snacks. I don't know, but it's so good, and her vocals really do run the show. And she sounds so innocently sweet here as well. I love how she can easily go from that sweet like to you know, not quite like that, that was awful, but you know what I mean, like she can belt it from this sweetness. I think it's brilliant. I leave the hotel, I'm accompanied by 3, hoodie and glasses, no one sees me, I feel invisible, the car's tinted, all of a sudden it flashes and my heart accelerates. Mercer with the prince, we're out on foot, TMZ on my back, we'll leave them behind, Gucci flip-flops, check on the ops, it rains on the top, they slip like teardrops, La Japonaise, Claude Monet, like the main bulk of that sounded like she's trying to hide away from like paparazzi, and the fame is actually kind of big. And like I think the English word for AISLAMIENTO is isolation, it says here. So yeah, maybe she just feels almost isolated from the real world after all the fame that she kind of suddenly risen into. When I pull up, the camera's shooting like pa 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 pa, and that sounds like a gun shooting, doesn't it? Like pa 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 pa. But I guess to her it feels threatening in that way. It's overwhelming. She feels all like, oh, you know, it's got that little bit of a fear factor to it. When I pull up, the bitches are tripping like, yeah. Like, I don't know what she means by the bitches are tripping. Maybe it means the fans. And she's actually saying it in kind of like a good way, I don't know. But it definitely had a hip hop swag to that little moment. Then, oh yeah, what you never see, when the show ends, my mane falls. Oh, that's beautiful. Like her fiery, like mane, like her lion's mane, sorry, like that makes her the king, you know, or queen, whatever. It falls and she actually feels quite small and afraid, you know. She's not like the way she is on stage, which is a big performer. The real world is kind of terrifying, which is understandable, you know, like totally understandable with the whole like fame sort of thing. And then, you know, she says in the verse 2, alone in the mirage, I go with no entourage. I believe the world is mine. If I shed a tear, God forgive me for taking so many blessings for granted. You know, it's like she's saying, like, I'm grateful for all the blessings I've got. I'm grateful for the life I've been given, for, you know, that she's earned as well, do you know what I mean? But like, she's grateful for the place she's in, but so she feels guilty when she feels a bit overwhelmed by it, you know. She's like, you know, please forgive me. You know, I know these are blessings, but they can be overwhelming, and that's totally fine. It's actually a really heart-wrenching song when you think about it. Yeah, well, not when you think about it, it just is. Sky seems to split, but it doesn't matter. I'm young, I'm pretty, I'm sad, I'm brilliant. Like, what does it mean by the sky seems to split? Does it feel like there's two different sides? Like, you know, there's the empress and then there's the whole empire, and that she feels very apart from the rest of the people, sort of thing. You know, she's built herself up and she's built this empire of her fans and whatever, but maybe she also feels disconnected. I don't know. Yeah. I'm young and I'm pretty, I'm sad and I'm brilliant. So it's like, I'm young and pretty and brilliant. They're all positives, but she also adds in a I'm sad, you know, and that's okay too. There's a wall between me and the world. I don't want you to think that feeds my pride. There's a wall between me and the world. I don't want you to think that feeds my pride. It's like, there is a literal wall between me and the real world because I am now so famous, you know. Like, think about how Motomami really blew up, right? Rightly so, but at the same time, she's also saying, like, I don't want you to think that this is, like, my choosing. It just is for my safety. I get so nervous around the cameras and too many people, I get scared. She's really trying to shed a light on what she goes through with all the fame, and I think that's so cool that she added that to Motomami, because Motomami happened and then this fame sort of, like, you know, this burst would have happened, and then she probably thought, I need to add this song to Motomami now because it's a new feeling I'm having and I want people to understand me a bit. And she's saying, I don't want you to think it feeds my pride. It's nothing to do with pride. It's nothing like that at all. Interesting, very cool. I loved that. Okay, next one is, next one is La KILIÉ. Let's go. Bit more upbeat there. Oh, there's no lyrics on this one. That sharp kind of snare and that like, nice.
Si muy se partió mares y corazones, a mí se me parecía un frappé.
Wow. Is that a cat meowing?
Quiero mi nombre marcado y ese camino macheteé. La capitana de cómo le meté.
Her voice sounds like one of the instruments. The rhythmic feeling. Ooh. Cozy. Again, simplistic. Interesting. I really like the way that sounds, but yeah, no idea what she was saying. I'll see if I can find the lyrics for it elsewhere. It does make me wish I could speak Spanish, but I gave it a go trying to learn, but it would just take years and I don't really have the time, sadly. I wish I could just like suck it up like a sponge. But like, if I could have a superpower, I'd want to know all the languages for sure. Oh, okay, there is one here. Hopefully it is right. We'll see. But it says, Rimba to murder, where is to break? I signed the court with enamel brooch. Love to the grave, 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 grave. Okay, that's kind of hard to understand. They throw the carnations from all the balconies. I'm melted like Alice in the country of Chanel. The clocks that tell me the hours to do, and pins nailed, but there is no... I don't know if this is very spot on. it's just a little bit difficult to understand. Yeah, I'm not going to go searching for the lyrics too crazily, but yeah, I like the sound of it. If you want to tell me the lyrics, then please do go ahead. That would be really cool. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know what they're saying, unfortunately. But anyway, next song is CHIRI. No, it's Lax. Sorry, it's Lax first. Let's go. Oh, I like the writing.
Tengo el yard que tú no tendrás, muchos más cuchillos en el VIP. Noches solas y mi crew de party, brillan los Ferraris. Alguien nuevo quiere algo de mí. Linda pa' mi flex, nunca es linda pa' mi ex. Se la mi Rolex, paparazzi, Rolleiflex. On visa, overhead, se siente heavy, se siente heavy, se siente heavy. Los focos para mí, antes que quemen me dejen salir.
Sorry, getting eye sensitivity as I usually do. I did a video before this too, so my eyes are like, ugh. Was that it? Oh my god, it was so short. And the next one's short too. Oh my god, okay, so I want to read that one because there's actual lyrics here. Yay! Thank goodness. Right, I don't like it when I can't find the lyrics, and then when I start reading them and they don't make a lot of sense, I get quite frustrated because I'm like, I don't know if I'm reading the right thing, and obviously that's just awkward, and I'm like, I can't really go trying to decipher it if it doesn't make a lot of sense to anyone. It's just a bit awkward, honestly. This one says, I trust my worst enemy more than you. Paris match Motomami in Louis bag. I have the yard that you won't have, but you have everything that I lost. Oh, I have the yard that you won't have, but you have everything that I lost. That's kind of sad in a way. Like, you know, I have a big back garden, a beautiful house. You know what I mean? I've got Motomami, Paris, and Louis Vuitton, but you have everything that I lost, and maybe that is freedom. You know, maybe that is freedom. Then someone new wants something from me. Way more knives in the VIP. Oh, it's almost like in the VIP there's way more people wanting things from you, of course, but maybe backstabbing too. You know what I mean? Maybe there's more backstabbers. Right, nights alone and my crew partying, that's how Ferraris crash. Wow, that's not, I don't know what it is about that. Like, it just sounds cool, but just like, everyone's partying, and obviously there may be some DUIs going out there, and of course they're all driving fancy cars like Ferraris, so that's how the Ferraris end up crashing, because people are drunk driving. I don't know. Someone new wants something about me. Way more knives in the VIP. Yeah, nights alone and my crew partying, nobody sees what I lost. Almost nobody sees what I lost. Oh my gosh, like she feels invisible. Oh my god, I love that she really is putting this out there as the bonus tracks, like really trying to state how she's feeling. And gosh, like that's kind of, it's hard to hear because you want her to be living her best life. But I'm glad to hear it because it's honest and it makes her real, it makes her grounded. But of course that's sad, isn't it? And then LAX or Lax, Chin Chin, pretty for my flex, never pretty for my ex, jet lag in my Rolex, paparazzi roller flex. It's not serious, don't you see it? I'm modest. 01 visa over this one. You know, she's saying like all these different things again, a Rolex, paparazzi, all these things. She's like, it's not serious. Don't you see it? I'm modest, who I really am. I'm modest, I'm down to earth. I'm not these blingy things. And then she says, it feels heavy, it feels heavy, it feels heavy. The spotlight's for me, the spotlight's for me. I wanted that for me. I had it for me. It feels heavy, it feels heavy. Wow, before they burn me, let me out. Oh my gosh, that is real deep. What the heck? You know, the spotlight feels heavy. It's almost like you can imagine, like it's quite a visceral and a sensational feeling. You know what I mean? Like the spotlight on her, it's almost like she can feel the weight of it, like the fame, like all the pressure. That's a really beautiful lyric. Really, really beautiful. You know, and she's saying, I wanted that for me. I had it for me, but it's heavy. It's heavy. It's a lot to carry. It's a big burden. And then the spotlights for me, before they burn me, like before like it starts like burning her, literally, let me out. And it's almost like, you know, scary. It's like sad. She's like, let me out of this. It's like maybe she isn't cut out for this as much as, you know, she thought she would be. It's kind of, It's actually sad. I hope she's doing all right now. I mean, I'm sure she is, but yeah, I mean, I imagine she wanted to get these songs out quite soon after she released Motomami, because, yeah, wow, how meaningful. What a different spin it gives it as well. I feel like everyone needs to hear these bonus tracks for sure. And look at the lyrics, of course. I'm really annoyed I don't have the lyrics for La KILIÉ. If someone could tell me what the lyrics are or give me a link, that would be great. But I'm sorry I can't talk about it in this video. I do apologise. Makes me feel guilty for not speaking Spanish, but it's like, okay, come on. I literally grew up in England, sucked at Spanish in school, so like, I shouldn't feel guilty for not being able to. But you know, sometimes it makes you feel like that. You're like, ah. But anyway, next one is called CHIRI. Oh, wait, sorry, I just need to start it again. But that came in hard.
Pero pedirte a ti no está de más fe y duermo con el jugo enganchado. Soy heroína.
That is pretty. Yes.
La calle está enamorada.
Oh my god.
Enamorada de mí.
I love this one.
Lo canta Jalillo. Por rumba que por tanguillo.
Oh!
Haha!
That's cute! How does she go into that sweet vocals so effortlessly? Woo! Oh my god, I loved that one. That was like, I don't know what it was about that, but it just had something extra, didn't it? It had like, I guess with that big boom, boom, like it gave that depth, that's great. But I don't think it was just that. It was the way she did her vocals that I loved. It was like, you know, she would go up, down, all around in like really nice ways, and then little breaks with that ooh, you know, and then chi, like she did that, was cute. Oh my god, nice. Okay, let me have a look at the lyrics of this one too. Everyone wants fortune, cash and liberty. Yeah, like everyone wants, you know, to be fortunate, lucky and have money and to be free. Yeah, of course. You waited outside the Mercer for my autograph. Like, who's she talking about? Is it someone that she used to know? Because she also says that they made her a hoodie, but I wanted to sleep and they stole my sleep. You're already obsessed. I'm heroin. You're already hooked. I'm Coca-Cola. As in, you know what I mean. The streets are in love with me, and I'm in love with the streets. I'm in love with the streets are in love with me, and maybe the streets are like, you know, that's the people, the ground level people, you know what I mean? Like, not the famous, like, upper class, but like the people who feel like her soul that she relates to. She's in love with, you know, yeah. You know what I'm trying to say. I think that's cool though. And she's just saying like, someone made her a hoodie. Maybe a fan did make her a hoodie and she went to sleep in it and it felt like comforting to her. Maybe cozy, or, you know, don't know if it's someone that she knows or if it was a fan. But she does say, I wanted to sleep and they stole my sleep. So I wonder who like stole her sleep. Maybe like, you know, fame stole her sleep because she's got anxiety now being in the public eye. Maybe she's very anxious, so like she finds it really hard to sleep now. Something like that. And maybe she's saying you're obsessed and you're hooked. Maybe she's saying that to like the paparazzi, like you're obsessed with me, leave me alone. I don't want the paparazzi. I'm not in love with you. I'm in love with the streets. I'm in love with my old self, the person I used to be. And then obviously verse 2, it's all this stuff that I don't understand with the whole like chicky chiri with my chains. I think these are just like cute like little moments that obviously Spanish speakers and might understand, and they know who people are like Canalita and Tanguillo. Right, stop it now. You know, that you'll probably understand. Let me have a look at what chicky chiri might mean though. Oh, actually, I've just found something here on the old Reddit. It says, someone has literally said, personally, I'm a bit confused when she mentioned Jarillo or Jario or Yario. I don't know how to do it anymore. Canalita. I never knew how to do it. I don't know what I'm on about, but I remembered I did look at the alphabet and learn how to say certain things, but I've forgotten, You know what I mean? Doesn't double L sound like a y sound? Or am I being completely wrong there? Jario? Or is it Yario? Like, is J a y sound? Or am I getting that wrong? No, it's Jario. 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 Or maybe it's like Jario. No, that's double R. Okay, right. Anyway, stop it.
I think it goes like Hario. Hario. Something like that.
Carolita and Tanguio. What exactly is the connection of these three? Okay, so someone has said that all flamenco references, Jario, old Sevillan flamenco singer, Canalita, flamenco singer, Tanguio, a music style. It's kind of like a flamenco tango. I thought it might have something to do with the tango because tang? A lot of Motomami is about Rosalia's relationships with fame, and Chiri follows that. Many people think it's actually a song specifically about / for her fan base. Yes, I said that. She finds fame at times exhausting and at other times exhilarating. You waited for my signature under the Mercer. And New York City Hotel, where she recorded many Motomami songs. Forgive me if I think you're at my mercy, doing things my own way all around the world. It's not that I'm in bad faith. I sleep with the hoodie that you had made me. It has a name printed on the chest. People make her gifts like this all the time. Yeah, so like that is like what a fan made her, and it makes her feel good. And like it's a love song to the fans in a way. And she's saying like, she's being humble in the way of being like, you know, please don't think like I'm trying to hide away from you or do all these things, you know, I'm here, you know, it's something that's cute. Someone actually said, thank you so much, Spanish is my first language, but I don't understand it. What does chiri mean? Okay. I don't feel so bad now, you know, I actually feel like, okay, good, I wasn't being crazy, even though I don't speak Spanish at all, so I'm there going, I don't know, but this is someone said that Spanish is their first language, and they didn't understand it. In some regions of Spain, a laughing cigar is called a chiri or chiri. Oh, a chiri or a chiri. Okay. Until Rosalia herself explains exactly what she's using it to refer to in this song, I'm not 100% sure. It could be cigar, a joint, or another flamenco reference. The fact that she uses the term chiqui before it, e.g. her uni professor was called Chiqui della Linea, makes me think it's more likely that option. Okay. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. It went on longer than I thought it would, but of course it would, because I got to read into all these different things that I'm like, oh God, am I getting this right? I do really hope you enjoyed. And also this was actually requested by Derek over on Patreon. So thank you for that, Derek. And he also requested the Rena EP the other day as well. But yeah, hope you enjoyed, and I shall see you next time. Bye.